Today, it's time to get schooled. And speaking of today, did you know that on this day, May 12, 1497, Pope Alexander VI excommunicated Girolamo Savonarola? Savonarola was a humble Dominican friar who briefly was able to dominate the inner politics of Renaissance Florence. His reform-minded movement denounced corruption and the maltreatment of the marginalized. He hoped to transform Florence into the new Jerusalem. In many ways, Savonarola's reforms were too successful. They threatened the status quo throughout the rest of Europe. The church and its temporal rulers understood the implications. When Savonarola stated the Pope was fallible, the church acted decisively by excommunicating him for heresy and sedition. Without Dominican credentials, Savonarola and his followers were left powerless. Their reforms came tumbling down, and Savonarola was executed. Martin Luther claimed the reform movement initiated by Savonarola was a precursor to the Protestant Reformation. What seems to be the powerful lesson of this little tale is that the 1955 Pulitzer Prize-winning book, The Age of Reform, by Richard Hofstadter, highlighted an evolutionary theme. Mankind is a reform-minded animal. We seem to inherently seek to make things better. Plato called this anamnesis, or remembrance. The human soul, he argued, was innately seeking to find its fulfillment. Seeking and learning, Plato wrote, are in fact nothing but recollection. The divine essence, a metaphorical Garden of Eden, if you like, has been imprinted in each and every one of us. This human conscience reflects right and wrong, justice, divine purposes. It is our duty as a learned creature to discover, recollect this predestination. In the language of our age, it is our vocation and providence to seek reforms. We are innately driven to improve our collective lot in life. Sure, Plato and others who held to this thinking faced opposition, but frankly, I would rather side with those seeking improvements in this life rather than with those who sit idly by and complain. Check out a little Plato today and see what you can make of it. Psst, it's Prologue with Mr. Review. It's a podcast that is actively digging tons of earth to find an ounce of gold, striving for a more perfect union.